I'm supposed to be at work today. And I have to leave here at about 6:30 in the morning.
67-year-old Nathaniel McGee retired from General Motors after 32 years. He now works at MSU as a custodian. McGee says his job is important to him and he likes to get to work early every day. But McGee says he wasn't able to do that anymore after buying a used Chevy Suburban from Dice Auto Sales.
They said they had some work to do to it. They told me they'll give me a call when it was up and ready to go.
But McGee says when the dealer returned it, that wasn't the case.
When I got it back, that, they hadn't done anything. $3,000 in cash. Listen, I'm retired. I'm a senior citizen. We don't go buy cars to put in the garage to look at.
The 67-year-old says he got a service warranty on the truck from Dice Auto Sales, but they refused to make the repairs needed, forcing him to take his car to another mechanic, leaving him with a bill close to $1,000. According to the Better Business Bureau, several complaints have been filed about Dice Auto Sales just in the last year.
It was either, I went and test drove a car, purchased it, and then, a couple of days to a week later, something broke.
6 News went to Dice Auto Sales to get more information. A man we spoke with claimed the owner was not available. He later admitted to being the owner, Jeff Dice. Dice claims he never heard of Mr. McGee and that he never purchased a vehicle from him. McGee says he's not looking for any extra money. He just wants the repairs needed for his truck taken care of.
I want that vehicle fixed and fixed properly and pay the bill.
I expected him to be cautious and respectful and honestly care about other people when they're on the road with the vehicles that they're selling.
That's what 21-year-old Desiree Cornell thought Dice Auto Sales owner Jeff Dice would do when she went looking for a car. Cornell bought a used Chevy Impala from Dice Auto Sales in April, a vehicle she says appeared to be in good condition. But a few days later, something just didn't feel right with the vehicle, so she asked her stepfather to take a closer look.
I had no motor mount, no transmission mount. My alternator was bad. My rotors looked like somebody dug a rock on the inside.
And that wasn't all. Hoping to have her vehicle repaired, Cornell says she went back to the lot with a list of these exact problems and asked Dice to take care of it. She says owner Jeff Dice gave her his word that he would.
They had my car for 2 days after that. I had to have my sister pick it up and nothing was fixed.
Cornell says she's had to miss work because of being without a car. And on top of that, she's still responsible for a car payment that's putting a big hole in her pocket.
Dude, I have to pay $267 when you guys had my vehicle way more than I've had my vehicle. I might become homeless. I might have to live in that car. That's the only thing I have.
So 6 News went to Dice Auto Sales looking for some answers. The owner, Jeff Dice, wasn't there, but one of his colleagues was and said Dice wants to talk with 6 News tomorrow. As for Cornell, she says she only wants one thing.
Just fix my car. Like, that's it.
Well, tonight we have more on a story we first brought you a few weeks ago about Dice Auto Sales. It's a local car dealer accused of making bad sales. Shamir Owens is here for you now with a warning from another woman whose car she bought from that dealer put her in grave danger. Shamir?
Lauren, almost every day viewers are contacting 6 News to share a bad experience they had after buying a car from Dice Auto Sales. Today, one woman told 6 News that a car she bought almost cost her life.
My daughter was afraid to get in my car.
A vehicle Allie Dean Ray says she bought from Dice Auto Sales in August of last year.
And at the time, I was still a single mom and working 3 jobs, so I needed a car when mine kind of died.
Dean Ray says she purchased a 2009 Dodge Journey from the dealer, and then, you guessed it, within a week, the vehicle needed multiple repairs. Repairs she believed Dice Auto Sales would take care of as they had promised. Dice Auto Sales kept her vehicle for 6 weeks. Dean Ray says that on the day she went to pick up her vehicle, the unthinkable happened.
I picked up my daughter. I was going maybe 40 miles an hour down like a 55 road, and the wheel just went flying. Just came off.
After that, Dean Ray says she had her vehicle towed to a mechanic who made a gruesome discovery.
This hole goes all the way through. The lower control arm mounting point is actually bent. There's another hole that goes all the way through. This vehicle is not even roadworthy to be in a parking lot.
Dean Ray decided to share her experience on Facebook and tag Dice Auto Sales in her post, and to her surprise, they responded.
They got on my social media and started to blame me for the car.
So 6 News went back to Dice Auto Sales looking for owner Jeff Dice, who agreed to meet with us a few weeks back and never showed. But when 6 News arrived today,
Looking to talk with Jeff, is he available?
He's not even here.
so an employee took our information down yet again and said that Jeff would contact us, as we've heard many times before. In the meantime, Dean Ray says she wants people to think twice before buying a car from Dice Auto Sales.
Really just don't want this to happen to anybody else. They probably shouldn't be in business.
Dice Auto Sales currently has a case pending against them in federal court. 6 News did reach out to the Attorney General's office, and they want people who have an issue with this dealer to file a complaint. You can head over to our Scene on 6 section at WLNS.com for a link to do so. We will continue to follow the story until we get some answers from the owner, Jeff Dice, so stick with us as we bring you the latest.